Okay, so I'm just making this video just to bring another part of this matrix into perspective somehow. Like the matrix is what surrounds a normal or just a human being. If you are a human being, not one of the others, there are different types of beings in a human body. Now, the different things are like everything is really a part of the matrix, or in other words, a control system or a controlled reality around a human being. Everything. When I say everything, I mean everything. It doesn't matter whether you're being deceived or even being told what appears to be the truth. And it may well be the truth, but there will always be some deception, even if it is only the reality that you're being told the truth by a deceiver. So, in a funny kind of way, you're always in this control matrix if you're a human being. Of course, it is quite possible, I suppose, that even the others, that means those that work against human beings, that are essentially dead, dark ones or spirits. Of course, you could say that, I suppose you could say everyone is a one, everyone is a spirit, everyone. But really, because of the problem of expressing the differences, which means you have to use words, which is why they say that eventually the word will be useless or won't exist or will be defeated, because you have to explain things, communicate things through the use of words. And the words are part of deception, because you could have what they call an unclean spirit or a dirty spirit or an evil spirit using words to seduce you, telling you the truth, but not feeling that truth, not really believing in that truth. It's like someone that says, "I love you." Doesn't mean they do, as we know. But at any rate, I don't know why I'm even doing this, but obviously I'm drawn to the deceiving spirits because I'm deprived a lot of truth. Because I'm in the matrix and my mind is being controlled and confused, I listen to a deceiving spirit to tell me the truth. And the only reason I say that is because, like I say, everything around a human being is part of the matrix, because that means that you live in a controlled reality. And if that reality is controlled by a god or even the controllers of this world, which work for operatives or disciples of the god of this controlled reality, because that's what a matrix is. It means it's a controlled earth. It means it's not random. And it's largely about controlling a human being, because the powers that be, or the controllers of earth, are disciples of the God of this earth, or at least the God that opposes your creator. And that's it, essentially. Plane going overhead, as I speak, over the roof. And this describes them.
My friends have helped me in my efforts to bring you down, dear.
That simply means that they're all combined.
My worst nightmare would be to lose him to you, Divine Feminine.
That's to keep you separated from ones that might be a benefit. But this is just...
I am batshit crazy, dear. I've got a few loose screws.
That pretty much describes most of these beings, because they all work together, but they also work even in competition with one another. And that's why they create a reality around human beings that is disturbing and mentally unstable in every way. Although they cooperate in their control-patrol system, they actually, because they're all survival machine entities or survival machine human beings, they basically, they use others and others use them, and they combine only in, I think, situations where they can utilize and control one human being more effectively by doing that. In other words, if individual artificial controlling beings can't control an individual real human at, say, a personal level, then they bring in the combined community level around you, so that wherever you go, wherever you look, they're always there. And also it is very much utilizing your own thoughts against you. But, that's pretty much it.
I am batshit crazy, dear. I've got a few loose screws.
Notice how when I said that, the plane is going over as if to say that's because it's a total matrix, see? The plane is going over just as they said they're batshit crazy and got a few loose screws. Now I look as though I got a few loose screws, because basically it went behind the tree, whereas I was expecting it to go over the roof. But that's because it sounded as loud as though it was going over the roof. But then again, I'm a little bit out of balance myself. Can't hear what's going. There's people around. There's a truck in front. There's work being done next door here. It was... Notice how... See how loud the possessed beings talk? They don't... I can hear people's voices, just normal talking inside the house of people outside my house all day. And that is because they project. They're like actors because they want you to hear what they're saying, and that's not normal too. And that's separate from the sounds. That's separate from the banging that was going before I turned the mobile on. It was so loud that it gave me a headache, and yet it was just banging. It wasn't even mechanical. It was just someone hammering. That's how loud everything is. It's to distract you and to disturb you, and you can't do anything about it. It's very hot and sunny. It's going to be so hot that even the weather will be used to drown. They've deliberately stopped the planes from going over my head just while I got recording. They're the planes, but they're not over my head. They're somewhere else, but I don't know where, but I can hear them. Normally their flight path is directly over the roof of the house. And of course, as soon as I turn the mobile on, basically they don't want me to record the big jets that go right over. I don't know, it's really futile me trying to film these things, so I just have to, because by the time I get the mobile and press the record knob, they just switch it up, they change it, because it's a total physically controlled reality. But that means it's a mind control reality, because it's all around me to control my emotions and therefore my thinking, because human thought creates reality combined with how you think and feel. Or at least if you think about that, like, although I talk about it as though I have control over it, of course I don't have control over my thoughts, because the plane's going the wrong way. Can I show this? That the plane is going the wrong way. The planes should go this way, but because I was looking that way, they come the other way. There's a patrol vehicle. They just go down to the end of the dead-end street and then go back. But of course you can't say that that's a patrol vehicle, but why would any vehicle just come onto a dead-end street, go down to the end of it, and then drive back out of it? Like, that would be like driving nowhere for no purpose. But it is a purpose if you are patrolling the person that is, standing outside their house on that street. This happens, doesn't matter what time of night or day, but I can't film it. I would need to have a video camera, like seeing my eyes all the time. See another car? See how it veered towards me but then veered away? They do that too, where they just veer towards you and then veer a little bit away to where you notice that. That's just like showing that they're controlling you, or that they think they have control over you. And it's also it's kind of it's also kind of aggressive too, because it's like none of these cars that are coming onto this dead-end street, see, it's a dead end down there, so they can't go through, but look at this car coming down, and see how they look at you, and see how he's slowing up right in front. Like, where's he going to go? then of course we have the patrol, we have them meeting up with their patrolling control and operatives right in front there. The workmen that are here doing that loud banging noise that gave me a headache before I pressed the record knob, and now they've stopped it. But basically that patrolling car stopped and actually made physical contact with the workman operative. They're all army operatives disguised as workmen, but of course they do work as well. I mean, I suppose they're skilled in many areas, they're trained. See this car coming down here? Will probably come back. I'll just see if it does. It is going to... It doesn't have to, it could even pull in if it wants to, because it knows that I'm watching it, and it knows, but it's actually going to expose itself, because look, here it comes back, and so it just went down the dead-end street, and now look, slowing up in front. My mistake, it's actually going to completely oblige by pulling right in front. It went down to the dead end, swerved around, now it's going to pull in front. But it does not, I don't think it lives in that place opposite. But it wouldn't matter, because the place opposite is part of the operatives. They're all operatives. They're all civilian employed by the anti-human army that is this control suburb. See, lady just went in the house opposite, but where did she even come from? Basically, even the people that live in the houses are like relatives of everyone else in the whole community. Like, it's just a total control patrol force. See, someone getting in the car right opposite there won't be picked up by the mobile, but you had someone go in the house here, there, pull in front, and then getting into the car also right in front. So that's almost like all around you. Like, if that was real, would everyone be getting in and out of their cars in the three places that are right in front? Would be highly unlikely. Coincidence? Matrix. Okay. Coincidence or matrix? I don't know if I'm working this mobile again. Oh, I don't know.
He is suffering so much because he's trying to leave me and return to his true love. I take heaps of third parties. I get around there. I'm standing with the evil eye. None of the magic is working on me. It is coming back on the DM now. I'm not doing well at all. My drinking is out of control. I cannot cope with the backlash of the spell work. His mother wants to talk to you, dear. He's so down. Take away your favour, dear. Why here and not me? He doesn't even treat me well. He's a male chauvinist. What makes you think he will change for you?
Mm. Oh, well, that's another question, isn't it? Yeah.
He watches you on his phone. He's so pathetic. I will do whatever I have to keep him.
Mm.
So watch out. My friends are always smiling.
Mm. Get them. Oh. All right, I'll do the cake. Should I? Don't know.